Welcome back. This is Richard. Welcome back to the Innovation Best Practices episodes, where every single one is designed to help you sell more and make more from your innovation program. You have a couple of ways, at least, to watch and learn from the Innovation Best Practices episodes. You can go to YouTube, where we have a VideoCast, and you just need to, when you get to YouTube, go to the search bar and enter these words: Richard, Innovation Best Practices. Scroll down, and you'll see us probably 4 or 5, whatever it is, 6 down on the list. Click on it, and you'll be to the page where all the current episodes are available for your listening pleasure. You can also listen to this as a podcast. You can go to i2ge.com, that's the letter I, the number 2, ge.com/podcast. Or you can go to iTunes and in the search bar put Innovation Best Practices, and you'll get right to us. If you go to iTunes, would greatly appreciate if you could give us a 5-star rating and a review. It helps us get the word out about the Innovation Best Practices that are available free to anybody. We also have a free app for the iPhone and iPad, and also for Android devices at Google Play. So you've got a free VideoCast, a free podcast, and free apps. I really like it when listeners contact me, so if you want to, you can just send me an email at richard@i2ge.com. Look forward to hearing from you. Today, we're in the second part of our 3-part series on the 10 types of innovation, and on this one, we're going to be talking about how including multiple types of innovation can help you be more successful, and very simply, to create the dramatically better products. And if you've been listening to these episodes for any period of time, you know how much emphasis I put on the importance of being dramatically better, that I've talked about in many podcasts and now VideoCast. You generally cannot rely on utilizing one of the types of innovation. You need to combine multiple types of innovation to achieve this very aggressive objective of having dramatically better products than your competition. Okay. In this episode, I'm going to be covering multiple examples to help you understand how multiple types of innovation fuel success of some really big products and services. Going way back to the Ford Model T, it had a profit model innovation. It sold for $850, which was relatively inexpensive, so innovation there. And Henry Ford asked for a 50% payment up front, which was very unusual for the times, and gave him money to help his financing and capital needs. Second, he had network innovation. He vertically integrated the company so that he could control his supply chain. Very strong innovation there. Process innovation. In fact, in many ways, what he's in many ways is best known for. The moving assembly line. Maybe they weren't the first, or maybe they were, I'm not really sure, but they certainly became known for their process innovation. There's also product performance innovation. By creating a no-frills car that could be easily repaired, and I find this amazing, with parts from a local hardware store. Amazing. Structural innovation. When he paid twice the minimum wage to all of his workers over the age of 22 to create the quality workforce he needed. You remember in the previous episode, I talked about how another way of doing this was hiring really top talent. Well, this is another way of achieving structural innovation. Jumping all the way into the future, we have Google. And they had profit model innovation with their AdWords advertising program. People created their own ads, and they only paid when somebody clicked on the ad. A brilliant innovation. And today, AdWords makes up about 90% of Google revenue. They did structural innovation. They created a very positive work environment with everything from free meals to services within their office buildings, plus, as we've talked about before, hiring top talent. They had service innovation with very effective set of advertising services ranging from advertising consulting to advertising analytics. I'm very much a part of the whole Google AdWords They're consulting folks in analytics, so I can tell you this is truly innovative and very valuable stuff to us folks. They also obviously have channel innovation. Their ads appear in the traditional computer environment, of course, but in the ever-increasing mobile environment also. So 4 types of innovation here, fueling Google's success. 5 types of innovation in the Model T, fueling their success. Microsoft, we've talked about this before. Profit model innovation. They bundle together several software programs to create the Office suite of applications. Process innovation. They collect daily data through user research with their customers, and this has helped identify software problems that they've moved to quickly fix. And channel innovation. As the internet has rapidly developed, they've expanded in those various channels and then added cloud services when this emerged as a major factor. So 3 types of innovation helping fuel Microsoft's success. The author points out 6 principles for effectively using the 10 innovation types. First and foremost, make sure that you understand that there are 10 types and understand what each type is about. Second, de-emphasize reliance on product and technology innovation. This is important because, at least in the clients I've worked with, this has sometimes been the exclusive focus that clients want to have, not recognizing that there are 9 other types of innovation that they can use to help create the dramatically better products and services. Third, think about categories as well as types. This is about building platforms and new ways to experience related products and services. Brand platforms are an important form of innovation and expanding strong brand names to a variety of different products. Fourth, use the types that matter most in your business. All types are not going to apply to all businesses equally. Understand what your users really want. This is not innovation for the sake of innovation. This is innovation to create winning products. Sixth, use enough of the types to make a splash. The authors say using 5 or more types integrated with care is nearly always enough to reinvent a category and to become newsworthy. Take note. The authors also discovered that using more types of innovation is indeed better. The authors' research discovered that average innovators used about 1.8 innovation types, while the top innovators were using exactly twice that, or 3.6 types of innovation. Financial performance by the number of types of innovation was startling. In looking at public companies, they found that companies that use 1 or 2 types of innovation outperform the S&P 500 by 30%. Not bad. Those using 3 to 4 types of innovation outperform the S&P by 50%. A lot better. And those using 5 or more types of innovation outperform the S&P 500 by a little over 200%. So is it clear that when you use more types of innovation and integrate them carefully and they meet customer needs, that you can achieve better results? You bet your life. Okay, let's take a look at some more success examples. In Dell's early years, it came out of almost nowhere to be a leading PC supplier. Remember IBM? They sold their PC business. Gateway, Compaq, they either went out of business or got acquired. Well, Dell, when it was at its peak, used a number of different types of innovation. They used profit model innovation. They used what they call their cash conversion cycle. Customers ordered and paid for a computer. Dell had the revenue before it needed to pay its suppliers, and this helped tremendously with their working capital needs. Second, they used network innovation. They had less than 100 suppliers who accounted for 80% of computer purchases. This helped them to achieve higher quality, service, and flexibility. Third, they used process innovation. They matched supply and demand on a daily basis, since every personal computer was built to the needs of customers. This was quite a revelation, and it was one of the reasons that early on I became a loyal Dell user. They had service innovation for telephone ordering and technical support. And they had channel innovation. A lot of people were, selling in stores and that sort of stuff. Dell Computer did not sell their computers in stores, only online, which help keep their costs under control and selling direct to customers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 types of innovation helped Dell beat companies like IBM, Compaq, and Gateway early on in the PC business. Here's some thoughts for your consideration. I want to put a note of caution into this episode. Even if you use multiple types of innovation, it's no guarantee for success. The failure rate is still going to be probably at least 50%, but at least it's double the average chances for success. Failure's okay if you learn and make future innovations successful. Whatever product you sell in whatever business you're in, there are many competitors, most of whom would like to take all or most of your business. You better believe this. Innovation needs to be done in a competitive context. You need to understand where you're strong and where you're weak with the consumer relative to your competition. There's no magic here. Well, if I just use 5 types of innovation, I'll be successful. No, you really need to understand the competitive context of innovation. You need to understand the consumer perspective on innovation in terms of understanding their needs and likes and dislikes and habits and practices and all that good stuff. A final thought. Take a look at the book we're using for this and the previous episode. Really understand the 10 types of innovation you have available to you. Choose those that can be most effective in a highly competitive marketplace. Choose the innovation types that will help you win in your highly competitive marketplace. Yes, innovation is ultimately about winning. Winning for your owners and stakeholders and winning with your customers. If you'd like to learn more about innovation best practices and put them to use in your business, I have a couple of suggestions here for you. First, you can go to the i2ge.com website. On the menu bar, you can click on DIY Innovation Training, Do-It-Yourself Innovation Training. When you click on that, you'll see a long list of training programs that are available. If you find there's not one there that truly meets your needs, just email me and we'll design one especially for you. These training programs are designed to make you innovation self-sufficient, so you do not need to hire expensive consultants like me and others to do it for you. This can be a great money-saving plan for you and your business. I've published 6 books, and one of them is Proven Practical Innovation That Delivers Results. It's a book that's available only at Amazon, in Kindle and in paperback. It's value priced. It's priced below my break-even cost, so a great value. Again, I really love hearing from listeners. If you have suggestions, comments, or requests, just email me at richard@i2ge.com. I look forward to hearing from you. In the next episode, I'm going to have my interview with Larry Keeley, the author of 10 Types of Innovation. This interview greatly surpassed my expectations. It's one of the best that I've ever done. So I label this a must-listen-to episode. And Larry has some really cutting-edge thoughts on innovation. So please make sure that you tune in for this. As always, I greatly appreciate you taking time out of a busy day to spend it listening to these episodes. I look forward to when we reconnect. And until then, please have a great day.